and welcome. You join me, ADG, and here we are on the Assetto Corsa competitive zone once again. And this time I'm just going to do a quick AI race at Francochamps in the Bentley Continental GT3 2018. Brilliant car, absolutely really fun to drive. Bit loose at the rear end if you chuck it in a bit too aggressively, so you've got to be nice and smooth with the steering to get the most out of it. But you can be really quite aggressive with the curbs in this car, so it's good fun to drive. And Spa, obviously, the legendary track. So the reason why it's legendary is it's bloody brilliant. So I've lowered the AI difficulty. If you've watched any of my videos before, I had a 95, but I was kind of struggling to keep up with the guys in front. Occasionally I'd get an overtake, but very occasionally, so I've lowered it a bit just to have a bit more fun really. I know it's probably not as hard as it should be, but I should be able to get a few overtakes done, possibly, with any luck. So I've got it down at 90 now, and 90 for the aggression from the AI as well. This game's weird. Why the hell am I so far back all of a sudden now? Can't catch up either.
Green line, go, go, go.
Might actually help out going into a ruse, that, being a little bit further back. Maybe not. Possibly could have got down the inside of the AMG in front, but there we go.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the
Get
left.
the inside now, see how many cars we can get down into here without contact, that is.
Clear on the left.
Even racing against the AI, try and keep it clean.
Clear on the left.
Started in 13th, traditional starting place.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Down the inside again, heavy on the brakes. About a little tap on the bumper. Oops. About as heavy on the load cell as it can possibly be to get that stop then. And then they just rolled into the back of the car in front. About 1 mile an hour deficit between us.
Car on the right.
Can I get it? Oh, he's got the run on the outside. Got to keep this inside line. He's backed off. That's good. You see what I'm saying? It's not easy. I'm not in first place, but you can actually catch and have a bit of fun in these races. Oh, terrible through there. That was slow. Need to concentrate a bit. It's not easy, this game. Talking and racing is not the easiest thing to do when you're actually trying to do quite well, instead of just having a bit of fun really. Believe it or not. Incredibly slow frame rate from this game. Skipping all over the place at times. Oh, turning way too early, way too early. Lesson learned. I'll make sure I don't do that on lap 2. Oh, a bit sketchy on the steering on the way in. Just keep it nice and calm for a good exit, or reasonable exit. Make sure nothing goes wrong, more importantly. Tricky little chicane is that, and although I really like Spa, I haven't actually driven it much in this game yet, so this is, although it's the same track as any other, and it's obviously the same track as real life, so that's why. But yeah, I actually got used to this version of it really. Oh, look at the frame rate, how are you meant to deal with that? That's got to be a corner cut. Oh my god, that frame rate then. It was like a 90s arcade machine. It's not good. So you can see why people complain about the PS4 version of this game and the frame rate, and that's exactly what people are talking about. It becomes really obvious at times. Guys in front are trying to battle each other, so they're going quite tight. Oh, quite tight and defending against each other, and all taking the inside line really, so not really leaving any chance to overtake. So it might have to be around the outside if I'm brave enough. If I get up to them again, that is. Got the run out of there. Down the inside now.
Car on the left.
Get at least one.
Clear on the left.
There we go. Another position gained. I was tempted to go for two then, but I thought no, I'll just go for the one. If I'd have been a little bit further forward, I think I'd have gone for it. But you can't be too greedy sometimes. Right on the bumper of the Lexus. Pulled to the inside, but I've actually got the outside line unless I get the job done before the next sweeping left-hander. I always forget the name of it. Just about pull ahead of him so I can take the racing line. Take that corner terribly every lap. That corner is just not the same as it is in other games, so that's the one that keeps catching me out more than others. The first corner is quite tricky as well, with the Source hairpin. It's actually, oh, where's that guy just come from? I didn't quite realise he was there. Whilst I'm waffling on. Up to 7. Oh. These guys. Ooh. Bit of oversteer to correct there. Bit of a dance on the wheel.
We're halfway through, not over yet.
Oh no, the frame rate, what is wrong with it through Rouge? How the hell are you meant to actually drive through there? I can't see I can't control it properly, just can't really see properly. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Oh, pushed on a little bit through that apex, not good. Oh, a bit of oversteer again to correct. Wave transfer. Not my best driving, I'll be honest, but I'm having good fun. You get well and truly immersed into this race, into this game, should I say. It's really good. The force feedback's enough to keep you going for a good hour just on its own. Feels amazing. Force feedback wise. Oh, oopsie. Double shifted by accident then. Not the end of the world because it's quite a fast flowing corner. Coming out of a hairpin you do that, Jesus Christ. Oh, a bit too much curb. Throttling just to get the front turned in. Back on the power as soon as it's got the grip. And off we go past the BMW. Cut his nose off to slow him down a little bit, if anything. And let's take this corner right for a change. There we go, that was better. Took a little bit too much curb maybe, but it didn't unsettle the car, so maybe that was just right. Heavy on the brakes. Heavy on the brakes. And here we go again. Probably a first gear exit corner that. Came out in second, one to remember, next lap round. Got myself a little achievement there for something, I'm not sure what. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the fact that they actually use first gear in these cars. Maybe don't use it enough for some of the slower stuff. Oh, I actually didn't. I actually saw what was going on. I've gained lap time straight away because you could actually see. Whoa, a bit too wide for both of them, having to hesitate to get the line back. Not too bad, no major incident, but just losing a little bit of time with a bad line. Went a little bit light at the rear then because I was on the AstroTurf and I reacted to it when I didn't really need to. That was that big kick of steering that I just did. no. That was not the line, but it was good fun. Got the rear end out a little bit. Right, I'm in 6th. Can I catch the guy in front? Quite a distance, quite a gap. Started in 13th. They're only there, let's get into first gear this time.
Right, man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Final lap, so I've got this lap to try and catch him and get past.
Well done, mate. Go good lap.
Let's actually drive well. I'm going to go quiet for a second. Oh, that's not driving well. I love the way the sound changes when you go next to the wall. It's echoing off the wall. So Oru seems to have sorted itself out. I'm guessing it's when there's quite a few cars going through there all at the same time, and yourself obviously. And it just gives you a really bad frame rate because you can't handle it. It's really bad at all times, but it gets even worse at times. Oh, wrestling the wheel a little bit, I'll be honest, but kept it going straight at the moment. Loads of understeer. Let's get a decent exit to compensate. Too far back really. I need to start closing in if I'm going to do anything on this lap. Take the white line. I'm trying too hard now as well, and my lines are going all over the place. No control really of where I'm trying to actually put the car. So I'm just trying to chuck it in as fast as I can. But that's not actually the way to drive on this game. Slow and steady is almost faster. It's one of those kind of games. Rewards you for control, not necessarily aggression. With the steering inputs and throttle and brake. So what's going to happen into the final chicane here with 4 cars in front of me. Can I outbrake one of them and get into a position, get myself into 5th? Let's see. Not too bad through there. Brake as late as a day.
Car on the left.
I've actually got it stopped.
Clear on the left.
There's no contact there. It's a legitimate move. Oh yes, 6th to 4th in the last chicane. Now that's
good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy.
That's putting it on 90%. Oh, see what I mean? Though you don't have to play this game like so it's ridiculously hard and everything. You can actually turn it down a little bit and have some fun. That was good. I think I started with it too high and everything. Everything was really difficult. Well, you have to do loads of practice to get any kind of pace and then try and get overtake, so turning it down a little bit just makes it a bit more fun for just jumping on and having a go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you have done, I'm pretty much going to leave it at that. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Take care, see you again soon, look after yourselves, bye for now.